This is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. One day George and his friend, the man with the big yellow hat, were on their way to a party at Mrs. Gray's house. George could not wait. He liked parties, and he was looking forward to seeing Mrs. Gray. But when the door opened, George did not see Mrs. Gray at all. He saw a witch. Yeah. Don't be afraid, George, said the man with the big yellow hat. This witch is our friend. And the witch took off her mask. It was Mrs. Gray after all. Oh dear, she said. Did I forget to tell you that this was a costume party? George had never been to a costume party before. Inside he saw more people than he knew, and they were all wearing costumes. There was his friend Betsy, dressed up like an astronaut. And was that Bill? Why, he looked just like a mummy, yeah. George wanted to wear a costume too. I have some dress-up clothes upstairs, said Mrs. Gray. Would you like to use them to make a costume, George?
What's a mummy? I don't know.
Mrs. Gray took George to a room with a big trunk filled with clothes. Borrow anything you like, George, she said. I have just the thing for your friend downstairs. George tried on lots of costumes. The first was too big. The next was too small. Another was too silly. And this one, oh, it was too scary.